Some of you guys have been forgetting to press the like button. Be sure you do that. Oh shoot, put the mic in. Specimens travel to newfound territories, and they adapt to new environments, creating new species. In a process known as evolution, this process is driven by natural selection, but we are talking about something a little different: genetics. Thank you, Gregor Mendel. You were the first to document what a recessive trait is. We learned how to promote these recessive traits, and these recessive traits continue to exist. In our modern time period, we have been able to alter the appearance of thousands of living organisms. In many cases, we can't even recognize what the original species is. Betta splendins, most commonly known as betta fish, formerly known as the Siamese fighting fish. The betta comes from parts of Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, and Cambodia, in the river basins of the Mekong and Chao Phraya rivers. They are found in rice paddies and drainage ditches, river basins, and small streams. When this species was first discovered, it looked something more like this: plain olive green with short fins. However, humans were able to find so much potential in them. Somewhere in the 17th century, this fish species was battled, with huge bets placed on which of two fish would reign victorious. Like modern-day gladiators, a winning fish meant that you take home the pot and your fish lives. Perhaps marveling over this fish's different characteristics sparked in some minds, hey, this is where the money is. Let's start a business. People paying good money for a chance to own a betta that reigned victorious. This is speculation, of course, but two things are certain. This is where the name Siamese fighting fish comes from. And over the course of many, many years, we have been able to bring out the most beautiful traits within the species known as betta splendins. There are now many different types and colors of bettas. This species of fish is one of a few species that can survive and thrive in turgid, slow-moving bodies of water. Walking down the halls of Walmart, of course, being a wildlife man, the Florida wildlife guy at that, I had to marvel at the fish they had in captivity. So much color and uniqueness. I mean, some of these fish were actually neon in color. But that's not what I'm talking about. I saw this collection of betta fish on the bottom shelf. Well, middle shelf. It felt like the bottom. For them, that was the bottom of their life. Trapped in a little clear bowl with nothing to stimulate their minds, surrounded by other males, known to cause stress upon this species. I had to adopt 3 of them, because one wasn't enough. It didn't do justice. 3 different colors. I saw for only $5 they had these aquariums for sale. They were half-gallon in size. Yeah, that's not as big of an environment as they'd like, but it had to be an improvement to the environment they had been living in. I mean, I'm not even sure if they fed these fish. It was truly tragic looking at it. I selected 3 different colors. I brought them home and I bought some ornaments for their tank. A plant and a cave, because betta fish like to have an opportunity to be secluded and away from predators or other bettas. I love my betta fish. A small slice of Thailand or China or the Chao Phraya and Mekong rivers. So much so, I had to make this video, even though it's not Florida wildlife. It's wildlife. Whether it's from captivity or the wild, it's life. All life is so precious. We must cherish it. Thanks everyone for watching this episode. Hopefully we'll see you again in the great outdoors. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap that bell icon. That way you'll be notified when we upload new videos. One more thing I want to show y'all. Come down here to the man cave. You know, this is a city theme room. Obviously this is where we shoot pool and hang out. So this is my surprise. I got this big 55-gallon aquarium. I want to do a fish tank, obviously. So far we've put some air wands and some circulating pumps. We got that pump to circulate the water. And we're going to let the water go ahead and start building up its nitrogen fixing bacteria in order to get our tank settled to put some fish in. What do y'all think y'all would like to see in this aquarium? It's not nearly set up, but we're not setting it up till we determine what we're going to put in there, because we want to be sure that we design it for the species that we put in our tank. So any ideas, post those in the comment section down below, and can't wait to see what y'all recommend.